Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a wonderful morning or afternoon by the time you'll see this. It's about 6 a.m. and it's Wednesday in the US of A. I hope everyone is having a great day wherever else you are tuning in from. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Check out the description. I am a graduate of Corinne Grillo's Angel Alchemy Academy. I do angel readings, meditations, inner child healing, theta healing, all types of things. So check out the description and my website. Y'all, so I'm sure if you're watching this, you've probably been tuned into this as well, but there is a huge planetary shift that's happening right now. And it's causing people to kind of just change like their entire direction. It's causing people who I think people who are empaths, people who are highly sensitive people, people who are kind of just naturally connected to this greater energy, um, are the ones that are feeling this probably more so than anyone. I know for a fact that I'm feeling it. It's this shift of like these everyday like 9 to 5 jobs that society, the government, etc., has created for us are no longer serving their purpose. Um, the cost of living has skyrocketed so much, which it's fine. We can bring in and manifest what we need. Like the universe always has our back. It's all good. With that being said, in co-creation, I mean, we're here. We came here to create. We didn't come here to work somebody else's dead end job for $12 an hour when they're making over 8 figures a year. Like, absolutely not. We came here to create. So, for us to step into this new energy that's coming in, I mean, we're moving from the energy of Pluto into the energy of Aquarius. It's a huge shift. So, it's shifting into more of a feminine energy. So, it's also bringing a new aspect to relationships. Um, People are finding themselves wanting different things, tapping into different things with inside of us. This is the best time in our existence on this planet to go out and create. Things are not going to continue to stay the same. I mean, I know things are constantly changing. Nothing can move without change, without risk. This is big though. And I don't know like exactly what it is. Um, there's just a really, really big shift happening. And I'm just encouraging people to take a deep dive into yourself, your higher self, and find what you love. Like if you don't know what you love to do already, just go in and find it and pull it out and turn it into a creation. That's what's going to bring in the abundance of every and any form. Not being pissed off going to a dead end job where you're going to get the same paycheck that you got last week and it's still not going to be enough to pay the bills. That type of job forms a mentality, a perspective of how we see things, and that's not the correct perspective. So, with that being said, let's jump into the reading. I'm going to start with Angels of Abundance just because we were talking about that topic. Archangels, I call you all in. I call you all in. I ask that you please create the most perfect channel for the collective. Donations tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, and or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Let me speak on this for a second. I'm not sure that this is referring to, I'm not saying that offering is bad in a church. I'm not saying that. Hold up. There are a lot of establishments out there, though, where people give their money, and that money does not go to the people who they say it's going to. Okay, I'm not going to point out the organizations that do this. I'm not going to do any of that. Use your discernment. I find helping homeless people, because you're giving the money straight to the source, sometimes works better than donating to charities, because we really don't know where that money is going. And I'm sorry, but there's so many things that go on in this world that we have no idea about. And I do know that some of that money does not go to where they say it's going. So donate, charity, anything that is being of service to others that need it. And again, you know who needs it. And it does come back. It does come back tenfold. Quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Right. So things can get super noisy and loud in our minds and in our thoughts. I mean, also it can happen, out in public or just being around people constantly. And yes, it's very important to retreat and find that solitude just to kick back and be able to go inward rather than having all of the focus on the outside. Very important. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. Right. So if you chase it, they will run. That's absolutely true. I've experienced it in my own life. And I've also experienced the opposite, where when you let go, what you want comes following. There is a manifestation about it, though. It's almost like you have to play with it in your highest vibration, throw the thought out there with the imaginative details and all of that. And then after you throw it out, you have to let it go. So just imagine this boomerang, right? And all of your intentions, your thoughts are on this boomerang, and you throw it out into the universe. No fear attached, nothing. It's on the right channel of love. So it's just flipping through. There's nothing slowing down the speed, the fearful thoughts, the anxiety, the worry, the concern, the stress. That's what slows down the momentum of those manifestations. So if you throw that boomerang out there and you're doing a theta meditation when your mind is not in that energy of being able to throw out those fearful thoughts, at least strong ones with lots of velocity, when that boomerang is thrown out there and it's on the right channel, it's got a clear path to come right back. So what happens when you throw a boomerang? It turns and it comes back. Same thing with energy, okay? Energy manifesting is a boomerang effect. And the less fear attached, the faster and more direct it comes on that clear path. So just stick with that and know that. What messages do you have for the collective this morning, Spirit? Let's come out. TikTok. Yep. It's only a matter of time, y'all. And like, with that being said, time is an illusion. But yes, it is a relevant factor. Um, Here in the 3D, as much as we make it, there's also something to say about the less we pay attention to time, the more that strict implemented idea kind of dissipates and it kind of changes up a little bit. In any case, the shift is happening, and it's happening now. So it's like this TikTok represents like this is the time on the clock is now that this shift is happening. So go the distance. Okay, go the distance within yourself. Working someone else's job where you cannot move up, you cannot elevate, it's the same kind of pessimistic energy. That's not going the distance. That's going someone else's distance and helping someone else go further while you're staying in the same spot. No place like home. And here it is again. It reminds me of that movie High, where like all of this stuff is happening and the man's house just floats up because he's changed his vibration. He's changed his energy. So even though like all of this stuff, this chaos can be happening around, because your vibration is up here where this house is, and these other energies, vibrations are down here. Whatever is happening can't reach you because of the energy shift. It doesn't matter if you're physically in the same place. The energy can't touch you when your vibration is higher. Forks in a road. Right. Forks in the road because this message is obviously for someone who is trying to make this shift. So the fork in the road could be representing a job. It could also be representing a relationship. This could be representing a relationship that has just gone the distance. As far as, like, it's gone as far of a distance as it can go. There's a fork in the road, and, like, it's like you have to make a choice. Like, you can't keep going the same way because it's blocked. So you have to pick a choice. And it's almost like you can either go backwards or you can go forward. The past doesn't exist. So to go back to the past is almost a method of insanity because you're pulling stuff up. I need to take my own advice on that one. Oh, goodness. What other messages do you have for the collective? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spirit angels. Higher power, right when I said angels. Yes, so trust in your higher power. You're protected. You have beautiful energy around you supporting you completely in this. Truth be told. Okay, there's some kind of truth that came out, or there's some kind of truth that's coming out. Co-create. That's right. Exactly. Co-create. You see the owl and then the jaguar. I think it's a jaguar. Or cheetah. There is a shift happening, and you are either already in full alignment with your higher power and in this energy of co-creation. I think that this is where you're headed, though, because I think that what's happening is that you're at the fork in the road now because the time is now. The time is now, so this fork is here. The decision needs to be made. The decision needs to be made. This could also be referring to moving. You could be in a situation where someone is trying to get you to move to a new place, but the connection is just not that strong. You have to tell the truth about the situation. You're trusting in your higher power. You're in co-creation mode because of the fork in the road you decided not to take. That lower energy road, whether it was to the past, whether it was something that was not resonating in your energy. And take the higher path and work with your higher power and co-create. Go the distance. It's exciting. Let's see what these angels have to say. Beautiful angelic beings. What do you have? And confirm this. So we have Archangel Jophiel, which is one of my favorites. I mean, I love all of them. Number 9, which breaks down to 333. Super, super, super protective, loving, beautiful energy. Archangel Jophiel, joy. She represents the energy of joy. And joy is like the ultimate happy feeling if you want your manifestations and magic to happen. Like this joy, love, gratitude, those are the energies to be in, to just watch. Literally, you will see magic unfold before your eyes when in those energies. My coffee's cold. Archangel Ariel, number 6, we have 3-3 again. Environment and abundance, guardian of the earth. So it's very important to stay grounded as well, especially during a time where there's such a huge energetic shift happening. There's so much going on up here. So it's important to keep our mind as quiet as possible and keep our feet grounded to Mother Earth, because remember, we are connected. And we've seemed to forgotten that over time. We are energetically connected to this planet along with every other being. We're not separate from the earth. We are the earth. I'm going to just keep going with this and see what else comes out. Trying to get in the right direction. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective this morning? Well, that was a little unnecessary. Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Okay? Do not seek anyone's approval. And that's huge. I feel like that's one of the biggest problems in this existence, is this stigma that we worry so much about what other people think. And it's such an illusion, because the reality of it is that the second we stop caring, like just completely stop giving a shit what anyone else thinks, that's when things just get amazing. Amazing. Stars, you can manifest your every wish. Exactly. When we are out of that codependent, stressful, worrying about what other people think energy, it opens up the channel. It opens it up. Do it for you in a sundress. Okay, and this chick is like, it's snowing, and I'm going to do it in a sundress because I'm going the distance in a sundress. And that just represents like you got this. It doesn't matter. Like, that's how, this shows how dedicated you are. Like, whoever I'm talking to, whatever the situation is, this shows how dedicated you are. Like, you are so dedicated that you are willing to walk through a snowstorm in a sundress to go the distance. And that's beautiful, because it's confidence and it comes with time and practice. Even if you have to leave everything else behind, energetically, physically, escapist, because you're coming home to yourself. You're coming home to yourself because there's no place like home, right? Wow, this is beautiful. So I did not grab that. Let me grab something. Let's see what the shamans have to say about this. Spirit, can you confirm what is on this table so far? Perfect storm. The courage to step into life. Wow, y'all. Yes. The perfect storm, number 44. The courage to step into life. This is a push. You're being pushed. You're being pushed. Stranger. Curiosity. Ooh, okay. You could have somebody watching you, like not in a creepy way, but just kind of like observing the transformation that you've been going through. Um, this is not who you're walking away from. Um, this could also represent you being curious. Stranger curiosity. This could represent you being curious about a new beginning, or there is someone who is curious about you. Can you please confirm the stranger card? Closing door, completion. Okay. So maybe you are blocking someone out. Maybe you are closing a door to a relationship. Okay. Yeah. You've completed a cycle. So this could be someone who was watching you, who's showing interest that you have walked away from. You've turned the door. I mean, closed the door on it. Yeah, spirit of the river, movement towards adventure. You've embodied this new energy and you're going places. You could be moving, you could be going on a trip. This is solo energy, y'all. This is solo energy. Let's see what the tarot has to say. It's a really beautiful, like, empowering message of just like self-love. Okay, Spirit, what messages? What other messages do you have for the collective? King of Swords. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. We have the Five of Cups. The High Priestess, yes. And the Princess of Wands. Okay. So you have this King of Swords, the stranger. Okay. Um, this could be somebody that you blocked out. And the reason that they're curious is because you blocked them out. They don't have access to you. And it's almost like you're like a stranger to them now. So they're curious because they know the you from the past. So they're just kind of sitting here, right? Observing. Can't come towards you though because they're blocked. They're blocked. They don't know your energy anymore. And then you were sitting in this stagnant energy, like not wanting to give your cup to this person. See how there's two cups? There's two cups sitting here. And you're just like, not like, there's three cups spilled over. And there's two sitting there still. So it's like, these other three cups could represent situations, they could represent jobs, they could represent other relationships just not working. This person's pissed off because they don't have access to you. Because you're in the like, I'm not going to be messed with energy because you've invited in the High Priestess energy. Okay, so when you're in this energy, you're in co-creation with your higher power. And this person does not like that. So keep on doing what you're doing. Because this person, whoever this curious stranger is, with the King of Swords energy, does not have their best intentions for you. Okay, and that's why they're pissed off. That's why they're pissed off. Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? Okay, and then we have the Queen of Cups. You know what you want to give your energy to. Okay, and this is you standing in the energy of co-creation. You have a cup. You're not giving it to just anybody. Okay, you're going to hold on to this cup and stay in your co-creation energy. because you're going through a transformation of death and rebirth. Okay? This energy, this Ten of Swords energy, let's see, Spirit, can you confirm the Ten of Swords? I think that this energy is you, because I think that this is the energy that you've gotten to, which has made you transform into this other energy. Spirit, please confirm the Ten of Swords. I don't think that the Ten of Swords is the strange or curious Ten of Swords. I don't think it is. Yep, the Sun. The Sun. Okay? So it's basically like you've gotten to this point of you can't move any further. Okay? You can't move any further in this situation. Okay? So this is you at the fork in the road. Okay? Don't freak out. This is beautiful. It's beautiful energy. Ten of Swords. Fork in the road. Okay? So with that being said, you're choosing the high road. You're going the distance. Truth be told, higher power, you're closing the door of completion. Let the stranger be pissed off because you're moving towards adventure. And this is awesome, awesome energy. The Sun. Like, once you were down like this, right? Can't get no lower. You can only go up. The Sun. Bam. Bam. The Sun. And that's it. I almost want to leave it at that. This is a message of self-love, y'all. You're smashing this. More confirmation. You got this. Keep on moving. Best day ever. It's going to be today. Inhale the future, exhale the past. Yep. Exhale the past. There is no point in keeping the breath of the past, the illusion of the breath of the past inside. Make waves, mermaid. And that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. I hope you got something out of it, some kind of confirmation, clarification, push you on the track for the day. Y'all are amazing. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and have an amazing rest of your day. Namaste.